Hey, Sean,
Huh?
Donna, Augie, SB, and me.
Augie's over there.
Airstream's on the fly. Augie's our golden retriever, and we've been on the road for 20 days, and we thought we'd give you an update on where we are at. We're still in the same county that we lived in, but we are leaving on Thursday to get on the road. We had some business to take care of. We sold everything, and we had to do some things with the state that didn't work out with regard to some titles, but uh, we're in a beautiful campground. We're up at Paul Wolf Campground in northern Illinois, just outside of Elgin. And if you're a Kane County resident, it's only $20 a night. So maybe you should just tell us a little bit about what we've been through in the last 20 days.
Um,
She's self-conscious because a car just went by, so
and he was looking.
yeah. Okay, well, let me take that question. So
Oh my.
I've been working a lot, and we both got COVID in May, and we were on vacation down in Texas.
That was before 20 days.
Yeah, well before 20 days, and we decided that we were going to sell our house and go full time and effectively retire, and that's exactly what we did.
Right. We
Right.
don't know how long we're going to go full time, but
Right. It's,
we want to travel and see things, meet new people, and just explore.
Yep. And we have friends and family in Pennsylvania and Michigan and
Indiana.
Colorado, Indiana, Texas, Florida. So we know we're going to be doing this for a while, and we love our Airstream. We didn't. I think I fell in love with the Airstream after you did. I think
Yes.
you were crazy about it from the beginning.
No.
No.
We looked at the new Airstreams, and I wasn't crazy about the price, and I'm frugal. So I thought, this is crazy. But then when I saw the price of new pickup campers, that was crazy too.
Right.
And they were not built like an Airstream.
No.
Airstream had quality. So, but we found ours used, and for
Got a good
great
price on it. Great price.
like a third of what they are new, and it was like new. So,
And we got it from Nature and Me RV in Traverse City, Michigan.
and they're awesome.
They are awesome to work with, awesome to deal with. It was just a pleasure to deal with Nature and Me.
And that was a year ago. And never did we think we would sell our house and move into our Airstream. We had 1,700 square feet to 200 square feet.
Right. That's been an
And-
adjustment.
We haven't killed each other yet.
No, not at all. And I think the important thing is you figure out what you really love and what you really need and nothing more. And that's really all you have space for.
Well, actually, when we were getting rid of things, there's a lot of memories attached to certain things, but it was almost freeing. I kept thinking, I have a choice of what I want to keep and get rid of. Other people that have had fires or tornadoes or hurricanes and major disasters that have lost things, they did not have that choice. So I did not feel so bad going through my things, because if you look at them as something you're not going to take with you when you do leave this planet, makes it a lot easier.
And we were able to bless a lot of people too.
Yes.
with a lot of our things, which was great. It was really, we made it a joyful, more fun experience. And once you realize that the things you possess aren't the memories, that they were just enablers for those memories, it makes everything a lot easier for you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm being distracted. Cars.
She's being distracted. She's worried about cars driving by.
I'm not a good what is it, a vlogger?
That's okay. That's okay. We're doing great. So what are a couple of the key items that you think are real necessities for the Airstream?
Well, if you're going on the road for any length of time, I would say a Berkey to filter your water.
A Berkey is an extremely good water filter.
Yes.
Viruses, bacteria, you name it, it filters it. And the quality of our water that we've had here at the two campgrounds we've been to is very poor,
Well, it's turned well water into spring water.
literally.
And we just have the travel Berkey, so it's a small one, which is fine for us.
And it's good for thousands of gallons of water.
Yes, and I haven't got the life straw yet, but I do want to get that for hiking in case something, there's something, I don't know, if we're stuck out there in the wilderness. But that would be number one. We have the Solo stove, which we bought for our house, but I'm glad we have it to travel with.
It's a wood burner that we had on our deck, and it's basically a portable campfire.
Yeah,
stove.
look it up.
Solo. They
Google
make good.
all
They
these
make
things.
great products. They're all stainless, and all their products are extremely nice in consistent quality.
And if you want a coupon for $15 off, I will send it to you or put it in, I don't know, I guess a link.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think we do have it in the link. If you search for whatever links we have
And
on
we-
our YouTube, we have a link. Otherwise, I can message you.
Yep.
And then, what was some other things that we said?
Well, our Airstream, just for your information, it's the Flying Cloud, but it's the 27-foot Flying Cloud. It has a forward queen sleeper on it, and I think the 27 is a great size. I wouldn't want to go any smaller than the 27. Would you agree with that? Or
Well, it depends what tow vehicle they have.
well, I know, but I mean
Right.
from a livability
No,
standpoint.
no, the 33 would be ideal.
The
but-
30, well, the 30 and the 33
Would be
are
ideal
extremely
for
long.
living in.
You need to know that right now.
Yes, so if
They're long.
like this one, we can get into national parks. So this will be easy. I have not towed yet, so I have to learn to tow. And then I probably would say, let's stay with the 27.
The 27's in the mid 7,000s, I'd say, from a weight standpoint.
And it's good for two and a dog.
It's great for two people and a dog.
Yes, if you have a larger family, you might want
want to look at something different.
Yeah.
We tow with a Cummins dually, but quite frankly, I think that's overkill. I'm very conservative when it comes to towing. I'd still probably want to tow with at least a 3/4 ton or a 1-ton truck, just for safety's sakes. I do have anti-sway bars on it. I do have an anti-roll bar on my truck. It's a great tow vehicle for anything, and it's not working hard on this. The only change I made to this was I put a 3.5-inch lift kit on it, just to lift the body up a little bit. The tanks are very low, right in the axles, and we'll be going to Colorado, so I wanted a little bit of elevation on it.
One thing we haven't gotten yet, well, we did, and Sean sent it back, was a Rhino. So you can drain the tanks when you're in a campground like this that does not have the sewage.
It's a portable.
hookup.
It's a portable gray water tank on wheels that you can just tow to the dump station on site.
Because we have to really, really conserve water if you're camping longer than a weekend. I'd recommend that. Otherwise, you have to put everything back down, hook it up, take it to the dump station, and then bring it back and put everything back up again.
Right. And when she says back up, meaning everything that's on the countertops, tables, nightstands, everything needs
Everything,
to be
just like
off.
like you're in towing mode.
Just for safety reasons, you want to do that. But
Well, because anytime the trailer moves, it's like a mini earthquake. So you don't want your things to fly everywhere.
right.
I've been in it when he just moved it a foot in the Cracker Barrel parking lot, and it jerks you around. Anyway, and what were some of the other things that we thought were
Well, we
great?
do want to get solar eventually. We are going to add some solar to it.
And a comfy mattress.
Yeah, we did change the mattress immediately. The factory mattress, ours was used obviously, but
Well, ours is 10 years
it was
old.
poor quality.
So we bought a Nova Form
From
from
Costco.
Costco, and it's wonderful. I'm trying to think what some other things that we had.
You got the Costco sheets to go with it that are very
Yes.
very deep.
Those are great. They're wonderful, 100% cotton.
And what model are they? They're the hotel or the 680?
They're
What
either
are
the
they?
Kirkland or the hotel. They're wonderful. And they're made for the deeper mattresses. But if you have the regular Airstream, they may be too big because the mattress on the regular Airstream is different. So don't take our advice on that.
Yeah, the other thing too is we noticed in high temperatures we had some extreme high humidity and probably low to mid 90s for a few days. The earlier Airstreams in the 27, they only come with a single air conditioning unit, and it barely keeps up. The newer ones come standard with a twin air conditioning setup, and for the 27 you will definitely want that. The Airstream isn't like some other campers that have dual pane windows and things like that. They have limited, I'd call it 4-season. I think they're really a 3-season camper, but some will argue about that. But
No, people have gone to Colorado in the winter.
yeah, I'm not saying you can't. It's just I don't know that it's ideal. That's all.
Well,
But
if you have an electric blanket, maybe.
well, I'm talking about the freezing. I'm not talking about the
Yeah,
comfort within. I'm talking about freezing of the.
True.
Right.
Of all the.
That's all I'm pointing out.
Oh, yeah.
But-
He knows all that.
Well, I don't know all that, but I know some.
We're
And
learning.
and I know that this is not something I'd want to be in
Right.
Mojave Desert, nor is it something I want to be in the Arctic.
So we're going to
So
stay in
just set your
70-degree
expectations.
weather wherever we go.
My objective is to pursue the low end of my age
Very
at
nice.
62 and the high end of where I hope to live to, which is probably 82, something like that. That was a good response. So, what else do you have?
I'm waving to everybody. Not you guys, the people in the campground that are passing. But
What else
hello
are
to
your
you,
favorite
too.
things?
My favorite things. I can't think of
The
anything right now.
the hooks. You love
Oh,
those.
the command hooks.
Command hooks
Gotta
are
have command
the only
hooks.
way to go.
I'm trying to think. Right now, though, packing everything from your house and condensing it, even after donating and selling,
It's a huge challenge.
you have to know. You have to have puzzle skills. You
Yeah,
need,
she attacks it like
you
it's a
need
puzzle.
to have a jigsaw puzzle skills or Tetris or something, because you have to piece everything, fit everything in. And if you, I mean, otherwise find an organizer.
Same with the bed of the truck. I'm going to be getting a topper. I know I need a topper. I've got an X-Tank tonneau right now, which is great.
Yes, because we only have an 8x8 foot pod with some of the leftovers from the house, and the rest came with us. So you learn to have less clothes. Basically,
Less showers.
you become a minimalist,
Right.
which is freeing. It really is. I didn't think
it
I
really
would
is.
love it so much,
It's
but
great.
I thought back when I was a teenager. I didn't have a lot of stuff. I just had my bicycle, few things, couple nice outfits. I was happy. It seems like as we get older, we keep collecting more and more and more and more and more, and it weighs you down. The more
Yeah.
you have, the more you take care of, the more you wonder where it is. When I was packing up, we had things we hadn't touched for 10 years. I couldn't believe some of the things we didn't even know what we had. So at least in the Airstream, we know what we have. We just can't find it all the time
Yeah.
because we're still trying to figure out where we put it.
Yep.
I don't know if they did.
Hi.
Hi. We're still saying hi to everybody. Everybody says hi. Everybody's like, you got something in common with everybody you meet. That's one thing that you'll find. And then we were very blessed to meet a couple of people. We met a man and woman,
Dan and Julie.
down in Big Rock campground.
I did.
Donna spoke with them only for a few minutes, and they left. Donna said, I wish we would have got to know those people, and lo and behold, we moved about 25 miles north, and we
Guess
literally,
who was our neighbor?
without knowing they were there, pulled in a spot and a half, two spots down from them. They're doing the same thing as we are. They're headed to South Dakota right now. They're going to get their residency.
Wonderful people.
Wonderful human beings, great story. Enjoyed meeting them.
Oh my goodness, it was a blessing. I mean, and all the people in the world, how often do you end up next to the same people?
Yes,
At a
statistically,
camper.
the odds were.
Were against us
Were
totally.
against
We
us.
should have bought a lotto ticket
And
that
then
day.
we said goodbye to them, and we met another wonderful couple,
Yes.
Becky and Bob. They're thinking about going full time, and we had dinner with them, and we sat around the campfire, and we talked about the things we had in common and our kids, and
Yeah,
it was
wonderful.
really a blessing. And I don't think I was prepared for how great the relationships are going to be.
Oh, and we also met two people on horseback. We weren't on horseback. We were having our coffee. I looked out the window, and there were two horses
With
in the
people on them.
Yes, in the
Yeah.
Airstream window. And I thought, oh, so they happen to be marshals, and we're riding around. And yeah, Diane has an egg. Well, she has chickens, and she has an egg business, an egg farm, where she donates her eggs to a food shelter, and also sells some of them just for the feed. And so far, yes, we've
Yeah, we can.
just
it's
in
great.
2 weeks, and Augie's met new doggy friends.
Now, one thing you want to do, and what we're doing, is we're keeping track of exchanging our information with some of the people that have blessed us on this journey. I'm writing a blog on sbmcwilliams.org